Hey everyone, it's your girl Shamay Speaks. Now, I want to start by saying, most of the time I make videos, my goal is to inspire and empower, you know. But there's still always going to be that side of Shamay that loves to talk about some real hardcore, honest topics. So, I am going to talk about it today. I've had some experience with it. I've observed a lot of these things going on over the course of my years. It really didn't stick out as much for me until I became a parent. And so I know that some of you guys are going to be able to relate, but my goal for this video is to provide insight and maybe be able to point out for someone something that they may be doing that they didn't realize was detrimental. So it's Speak On It Saturdays, and I'm going to speak on it. My topic today is, are you spoiling your child's mind? Now, yeah, that's deep, huh? A lot of single parents, I've had a lot of experience, and I've seen a lot of single mothers, and I've seen some fathers too, but because I'm a woman, I have most of the experience with women. But I've seen a lot of women really spoil their child's mind, and it's not okay. There's a lot of women who do not want to allow their child to make a judgment based on their own observation. They want to give them the observation, and it's really not okay. I seen this video floating around Facebook not too long ago where the child was telling her mom that we don't need her dad, and there was a lot of mixed reviews about that, but I think that the child is exposed to way too much. Yes, you cannot shield your child from everything, but I hate when I hear parents say, I'm not about to lie to my child. No one said that you have to lie to your child, but you should not project negativity into their little minds. You're forcing negativity on them at a young age. You say whatever you need to say, that's general. Yeah, people, it's hard to not tell your kid the truth, but why would you spoil their mind? Let them make their own judgment, because when they get older, if their dad or mother or whatever was not doing their part, they are going to see that. You don't have to tell them. So do not build a bias for them. Let them make their own judgment. My personal experience, I don't put it always out there. Some people who know me, they know. I've been through some crazy, and I had to even stop myself sometimes because it's a reality check. I've never sat there and told my daughter anything bad about her dad, and I'm not going to. I don't want her to feel like, this is a problem. As mothers, your children trust you. They love you. They feel your word is bond. But now remember, your word is bond, but is your word damaging this child because they respect you so much? But if you project your word pretty much onto your child, they're going to develop that within themselves. So you are kind of creating a bias. I've seen some people tell their kids that their baby daddy ain't SHIT, and it's like, what? I've seen some parents who they kids is all in their business. I don't understand why your 5-year-old and your 8-year-old know that their sister baby daddy or whoever is not stepping up. That's something that a kid shouldn't be worried about. And one thing that we as mothers and fathers, single mothers and fathers, need to understand, and I had to accept this too. I didn't want to, but I had to. We chose who we had a child with. We did. Because I believe it all starts and ends with you. No matter what the outcome was, this is something that you created. Deal with it. Put your big girl panties on, your big boy drawers on, and deal with it. Sorry to be so harsh, but I don't think it's okay to spoil a child's mind. Some things that some parents do to me could really be considered emotional abuse if you ask me, because children are sponges, and they're learning and they don't understand. So when you are soiling their mind and filling it with this hate and this negativity, and it's just too much. So if you are doing this, you may not even realize it. You may think that it's normal. You're chit and chatting with your friends, talking about your kid's father or your kid's mother, and your kids running around. And you're like, well, they too little to understand it. Blah, 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 blah. I had to check myself on that a long time ago. And like I said, I'm not perfect with the situation. I've had to bite my tongue quite a few times. But it's always going to be worth biting my tongue to not spread negativity into my child's mind. I want her to live, learn, love, and be at peace. Whether her dad does and does not do what he's supposed to do. You know, our emotions that we go through should not affect her. Will she have some disappointments if he does not do what he's supposed to do? Yes, she would. But I'm not going to fill her head with those disappointments. I'm going to let her be her own judge because I want her to have a fair assessment of her own father. I don't ever want her to be able to say, well, mommy told me that you did. No, it's not okay. You are not, and if you're a parent who thinks that you're building yourself up while kicking the other parent down, you're not. You're not, you know, and you may be a better parent than the other one, but who are you to project that onto your child? As long as you love your daughter or your son, trust me, they're going to make their own assessment and they're going to make their own judgments. You don't need to put that in their head. They're going to see for themselves. Look at the world we live in. So I know this video is over my usually 5 minutes, but I really just want to express the message of do not spoil your kid's mind. And if you do, you really might need to really evaluate yourself and realize if you're living in negativity. Are you looking for the situation to fail? Or are you hoping that it gets better? Ups and downs and everything. So, it's your girl Shamay Speaks. Sorry for the long video, but it was just something that's really, really been on my mind. And just really think about it and see if you're doing this. And if you are, try to stop. Try to stop. And you'll notice when you stop speaking that negativity, things will change for you. It's your girl Shamay Speaks. Find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Signing out.